quick, thought I hung it up.
Well, Paul Felder wants his teammate Sean Brady's nickname to be Brickhouse, and I'm not sure there's a more appropriate moniker for this guy than that. Have you ever seen a fighter respond better to a loss than Sean Brady did against Kelvin Gastelum after he was humbled by Bilal? Remember the name Muhammad. This man's wrestling and grappling and sheer physical strength is as scary a proposition, I would think, for any future welterweight contender. And now with momentum reacquired, we'll see if Sean Brady can take that requisite next step. So tonight we get another look at the decorated lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev. This is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Such a nuanced game on the ground. Outstanding striker as well, and puts his belt on the line yet again tonight.
Yeah, you know, Johnny, puts his belt on the line. This guy does everything so well. He's so well-rounded, he's so skilled, he's so gifted, and he is so confident in his ability to go and get you. It's that simple. I'm gonna get you. I'll get my hands locked, I'll throw you to the ground, and I will make you engage with me on my terms. That has allowed him to become the champion, and tonight, he has even more of an advantage because there's the boy, Hasbullah.
Hasbullah entrenched in the corner of Islam Makhachev, and we'll probably have a photo shoot later if fans are interested to see how it goes for Makhachev tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Sean Brady. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Let's do it.
All right, early round action here. We'll see if tonight is the night that Sean Brady finally meets his match. You can argue this is the most avoided guy in the UFC's welterweight division right now. Just a marauding, suffocating ground game, a developing striking game that has also proven to be problematic for his fellow contemporaries. And Sean Brady looking for that signature next-level win that's going to vault him into welterweight contention tonight. Nice straight right lands. Islam Makhachev gets the single leg takedown. Well played. Well, how's that for executing the game plan? He told us he needed to get the early takedown, and he produces right out of the chute.
He got it done, man. Takedowns were the emphasis in camp, and he got it done. He has to be happy that it worked to perfection. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Making all these shots count. Makhachev's in half guard. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Oh, beautiful counter. Oh, big elbow. Nice. Nicely done. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? Oh, he's got a guillotine here. It's tight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition. He's out. What submission defense always play?
Oh, he's got his back. And he will let his opponent stand up here. Counterpunch landed there by Sean Brady. Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Great job that round. He kicked his tail. Now, the armbar is there. The leg lock is there. The choke is there. It's your choice. I think that leg is winning.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, for all the good that he did in that round, it was the punching that really led to him really taking control of the fight. He did a great job finding his shot over and over again.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 2 underway. All right, next round is underway, and what a great job defensively in the previous round. I think my face from last night. He's very close to the finish here.
Oh, nice left hand.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Makhachev's in half guard now.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
In the half guard.
Good, solid strike on the ground. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Makhachev's back in half guard.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done in the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can...
And now he's got the back.
Big right hook there by the champ. Going Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He's able to withstand the fire. And now he finds himself out and safe.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Right into side control. Makhachev's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Brady's back in full mount. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that. But when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, well-timed overhand there by Brickhouse Brady. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. That shot blocked by Brady.
He gets to the single collar tie. He'll be able to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Makhachev's eye is closing up. Nice crack there.
Oh my goodness. He's got the single collar tie. He's going to guillotine.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back out.
Great defense by this fighter.
Makhachev's in half guard. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Let's fight, come on.
About 2 minutes here to go in round 3. Well, not sure if he's lighter on.
Oh! He's hurt bad. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Back to his feet.
Oh, nice right hand. Champ, yeah.
Islam Makhachev going for the takedown here, but he misses.
Inside kick.
Oh, guillotine, guillotine here.
Look at that, that's tight.
Oh, he's out. Working out of the half guard here. All right, feet on the hips here. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Take a deep breath. Relax. You're okay. You got rocked that last round, but you're fine. You're still here right now. This next round, we're going to get...
Boom! Body kick right there. Landed perfect.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Big shot on the feet. Big left hand lands upstairs.
Oh, man, he's hurt.
What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he could see swelling, he hurt him again.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Nice punch land. Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count.
Great job getting the fight to the ground. Takedown lands.
Brady's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. It's in there deep. There you go.
Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Relentless pressure from the top by Islam Makhachev. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get to the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like,
back mount now. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yeah, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight, but we didn't.
Saved by the bell. There is the final horn. He was getting grounded. He was getting pounded just at the end of the round. So you see, he's taking some of this time here to get back to his feet. Only 60 seconds on the clock between rounds. We will see if this young man can recover.
How it's gonna go. Lure him into a slugfest.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Well, we told you about that hook. There it is.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh, you got to start to look to finish him now. Makhachev gets touched by that kick there. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Brickhouse Brady's really taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? They might even call in the ringside physician. He is continuing to target that area. All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him doon again.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around to block his face, and he's dropping his level, shooting his shot. And take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, look at this. Jumps over in the side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Brady gets back up. All right, very late in the fight now, DC. I know we don't have open scoring, but correct me if I'm wrong, he needs a submission or he's losing this fight.
He is not a big puncher, so he needs to get this fight to the ground and chase the submission.
Oh, he's in real trouble now.
Big right hand. Guillotine jump. How in the world did he escape that submission?
All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to...
Oh, now he's attacking arm triangle.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the side. Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Brady's back in side control. All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. All right, so a competitive title fight tonight, Daniel, as many expected. 25 minutes, not enough to determine a winner. Slight lean to the champion, or what?
I do believe he's still champion, but that's why he's the champion. Because when the challenges are the biggest, he usually will step up.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, so he needed the full 25 minutes to get the job done here tonight, but he does exit the way he entered as the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world. This was